we have the final lot of the Inktober drawings in this video today. I can't believe it's over already, but we start the last video today with day 28 ride. And I had a couple of designs for ride, but I didn't particularly like the first drawing that I did, so I ended up rubbing it out and I settled with this one. And all it is a little robot. I sort of really wanted to steampunk this one. I was really feeling a steampunk vibe when I did this one. So I did a little robot, and he's sitting in his airship and he's floating through the sky in this airship, and it's very steampunky and very old school looking, and it has little cogs on it that sort of really don't make too much sense, but don't think too much into it. And he's just admiring the view, as you would if you were in this ship. You would be pretty mesmerized by everything. Like, it'd be pretty cool if you don't suffer from heights anyway. So once again, wood grain makes an appearance in this piece. Shock horror. And yeah, that's basically it. It's there's not too much of a story with this. I was just feeling very steampunky and just wanted to do a little robot floating through the sky in his little airship. So this piece is quite dark. I really did a lot of dark tones with this. It came out a little bit darker than I was expecting. I didn't mean to make it that dark, but I don't know, it sort of makes him pop off the page a little bit to the background. And yeah, he's just very dark, just a very dark character all around. And the sky is just a nice pale wash of ink with some clouds, so you get that idea and you get that feeling that he is soaring through the sky. And we all know a propeller that size would not keep an airship up of that size. But once again, I wanted to make the wood grain look very sort of old and blotchy again, so I just put water onto the wood first and just dropped ink on there, so it's, yeah, looked very unevenly coated. So that is my day 28 ride. So day 29 is injured, and yep, the first thing that pops into my head is an animal cut in half. So that's what I went with. Now, what animal I was deciding at first to do was a rabbit, but I thought, well, I didn't really want to draw a rabbit. I wanted to draw something that I hadn't drawn before. So I don't know what I was doing, but I ended up just looking through a list of animals and I come across a zebra, and I'm like, well, never drawn a zebra before, so let's cut a zebra in half and make it injured and do all these little fancy stripes on it. So that's what I did, and the stripes took ages to draw on. Thank God for, you know, speed drawings where I can fast forward, because this was such a long process, but totally worth it, and totally yeah, just totally worth it, because it really does look good. I do really like this piece, and it is in my top favorites. It's just simple. It's just a zebra cut in half, and he's looking back at his wound thinking, wow, that sucks. After I did the stripes, it didn't take long at all to yeah, punch this piece out. So yeah, this one was really, really good, and just really like it. So yeah, that's my day 29, injured. Now, day 30 is catch. And I had a few ideas for this one, and I decided to go with a evil little girl who is like one of the hill people that you would see in The Hills Have Eyes. You know, just a real sort of mutated girl. I just wanted to give her that real creepy mutated look. And what's happened is it's, you know, like it's an apocalyptic world, and there's all these zombies floating around, and even though, you know, they don't have legs and they don't have half their bodies, they're just crawling around with a spine and you know, just arms that are bones. That's, you know, that's what's going on. And she is this woman who is going out into the world and slaughtering these zombies. Even though she's a monster herself, she's not one of these zombie monsters. So she is, in this piece, she's got this axe where, you know, there's blood dripping off of it because she has obviously been slaying other zombies and other things that are trying to get her. And there's this one particular one that she's knocked over, and she thought, you know, she would finish him off, and she put her foot on his throat, and he has just dug his teeth into her foot. So it's made her pretty pissed off. So she is swinging this axe, and she's just going to just cut his head off. But I don't know about you, but I think if you were going to swing an axe and cut this thing's head off, you'd want to move your foot because you cut your foot off too. So that's what it is. She's just finishing this zombie off. And she might not necessarily be a bad person, but she looks pretty nasty. So that is my day 30 catch. This is probably one of my favorites too. I really do like this one. And I really tried to get that point across with her dress and her leg that her knee is up. So yeah. I'm hoping I pulled that off, but I'm not too sure. Hopefully it looks like she is sort of arching her leg a bit. And the final one, day 31 ripe. And let's finish this piece off with a Halloween piece, because we all know today is Halloween and I had to do a pumpkin. So it's a ripe pumpkin. He's ready to go. He's ready to be eaten, and he's helping you out by putting a knife into his little body and cutting himself up. So that's what this piece is all about. And I did go quite dark as well again with this piece. There's a few things that I sort of wish I did differently. So like his shadow really blends in with him. I really just did not think that one through, but I really do like this piece. It's definitely one of my favorites, and he's like a little Frankenstein pumpkin where he's had his little top cut off, and yeah, it's been stapled back on, and he's just a little Frankenstein. And that knife that I've drawn in the piece that's lodged in his head is actually a knife that I have in my own knife collection. So I modeled that knife exactly off of the one that I have in my own knife collection. So yeah, that was a pretty cool little touch there, I thought. And yeah, he's just a little pumpkin cutting himself up. And yeah, like I said before, this is the last one. This has just been a huge learning curve. I've enjoyed myself, and I just want to thank everybody who's watched all these videos, and new subscribers. I can't believe how many new subscribers I've got, and I love each and every one of you. You're just wonderful. And yeah, we get back to normalcy next time. So hopefully you stay with me and you enjoy the rest of my pieces that I do. And happy Halloween. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.